Hi everyone, welcome to Throwback Thursday. You might remember from my introduction videos that Throwback Thursday is about looking into our history and seeing what we can learn from things that have happened. And that might be from an event or a particular discovery or even from people and the things that they achieved. So today what I have for you are two very different people, extremely different people. And I want to share a little bit about both of them. But before I do, I want to give you an expression, and I believe the term was coined by Isaac Newton. Now, Isaac Newton, very famous scientist, and those of you who have done study on Rube Goldberg machines, for example, with me, would have learned about Isaac Newton. And Isaac is known to have said that he was able to achieve the things he could. He was able to do everything he could because he was able to stand on the shoulders of giants. And I want you to stop and have a little think about what that might mean. If someone is saying, I was able to do all of this and succeed because I stood on the shoulders of giants, what does that make you think? Does it make you think that he could see further into the distance? Maybe he could see further into the past and see what was done already. So by standing on the shoulders of giants, what Isaac was getting at is that he was only able to do what he could because of all of the people that had come before him. And that's kind of what I want Throwback Thursday to be about, is to be looking at these incredible humans who achieved incredible things. And if it wasn't for them, recognizing them, because if it wasn't for them, we probably wouldn't be doing a lot of what we're doing today. So the two people we're going to look at today both had huge events that happened on this day. And the first one is Amelia Earhart. Now, before I go on to give you a tiny bit of information about Amelia, I just want to let you know, I wish these books existed when I was a kid. Have you guys seen these? This is only one kind. There are so many authors doing lots of series like this where they explore the lives of incredible people in a way that is extremely accessible for kids. And I've just taken 2 pages that I wanted to share with you about Amelia. So she was a pilot, and she's the first woman to fly solo across the ocean. And there's one page here and it says, and I think this is so important for all of you and for me too, this is a lesson I find hard to learn myself. She says, here's my secret. I wasn't a natural. I wasn't the best pilot. I just worked harder than everyone else. See, I think a lot of the time when it comes to success, we think that you have to be born to do it, that it has to come out of nowhere. But often success is just by how hard you're willing to work. The other thing in the book that I wanted to share with you with this adorable illustration, I'll have the details of the book at the end of the video as well, or maybe on Facebook, that little one there where she's looking pretty happy. Never let anyone stop you. Whatever your dream is, chase it. Work hard for it. You'll find it. It is the best lesson I can give you. Amelia Earhart. So, let's have a little look at her. Person I'm going to talk about is Bob Marley. Now, I don't know how far away from Amelia Earhart you can get them Bob Marley. They're pretty poles apart. Bob Marley was a Jamaican musician, And he is incredibly famous, still now, still today. In fact, he passed away a while ago, but he is still earning ridiculous amounts of money because of how popular his music is. So it would go to his estate and to his family and things like that. You would have heard a Bob Marley song. I have no doubt in my mind. I would be so surprised if you hadn't heard a Bob Marley song, even if you don't know it at the moment. If you heard it, you'd be like, oh yeah, that guy. That's how prolific and how popular he is. Bob Marley died quite young. He died from skin cancer, but he has managed to have an incredible impact on society, on culture, on the arts, and on his people, on the Jamaican people. So we're going to write a little bit about him now as well, and then I want to show you a little clip which you've probably no doubt seen also. So I hope you enjoyed learning just that little bit more about these two amazing people. There are so many things from back before us, back in the day, that we can learn from and learn incredible things about. And I was lucky enough in high school, I did modern history and ancient history, and they were two of my favourite subjects. And it's really, I can't recommend it enough when it comes to understanding the world that we live in and knowing about it, and the discussions that you can have with people, especially once you've got your Making Thinking Visible caps on and thinking of yourself as a lifelong learner. You will get a lot of joy out of knowing information and knowing of these people who, if it weren't for them, these are the giants. It's people like this that we're standing on the shoulders of. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. Feel free to subscribe or to hit the like button and share with your friends if you like the channel. And please remember, tomorrow's Feedback Friday. Send me a question. I'd love to hear from you. I've had a little bit of feedback from, a couple of people who've watched videos and sent me something on Facebook. But if you do have a particular question, let me know. I'd love to hear what it is. All right. Thanks. See ya.